Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slam City Wrestling's Wrestlepalooza, being held by Slam City Wrestling in front of 15,000 people at the Carver Hawkeye Arena. I apologize, I'm a little under the weather, so I will be talking a little bit slower and a little bit more quiet than usual. We're going to open the show with Mike, Cohen, and Emil welcoming us to the show. 76 out the gate, and you can see by all the green, it's looking a lot like Christmas. In the opening contest in a wild brawl that had superb wrestling and good heat, the Black Lace Society of Effie and MV Young defeated Kingston and Ortiz in a cage match when Effie pinned Ortiz with his Corbett bootleg DDT. The Black Lace Society make defense number 1 on their second tag team title tournament run with the defense. Ortiz and Kingston with a 76-91, MV Young and Effie with a 77-91. Kingston seemed off his game. The tag team chemistry was great, and MV Young benefited from having a continuity catchphrase. Given that Kingston and Effie had great in-ring performances, that might be a singles match we go to in the near future. But an 80 overall here, Black Lace Society successfully defending. Next up, as the bell sounds, MV Young and Effie are race tag team champions again. Upon doing so, the phrase "You are cursed" hits. Lights go out. Danhausen arrives in the middle of the ring out of nowhere, and he curses Effie and MV Young, who immediately stop their embrace. The lights go out again, and Danhausen leaves, everyone bewildered. So Danhausen, he was here about probably 6 years ago in game, and about 9 months ago in real life. So before he went to WWE, but obviously with him arriving in WWE, he's having a lot of fun, and we're going to have some fun with Danhausen. Why not? And let's throw in the Black Lace Society feud and see what makes of it. The bisexual couple of Effie and MV Young, and getting cursed by Danhausen, stopping the embrace, the rub being, maybe he turned them straight. I don't know. 78 overall. Wrestling's gay if you listen to Effie, and I got no problem with it, but it could be a really fun storyline. 78 overall here. All right, next up in a wild brawl, Emerson Jayne defeats Zexus in 8-12 with her Bitch Please finish. 70-60-77 for Emerson Jayne and Zexus. 76-64 in the match performances. Her La Diosa Guerrera gimmick has gotten an initial rating of great. Great match. Next up in a decent match, Rudo Lucha, Daga, Flamita Asquero, and the Beast Muertos defeat the Liga Luchas, Futura, Luchasaurus, and Zonique, and Lucha Mundial, Arizas, Laredo Kid, and Torres Hello in 9:41. 62-42, 76 for the Liga Lucha. Toros, Laredo, and Ariz with a 59, 63, and 71, and Muertos, Flamita Asquero, and Daga with a 64, 71, and 66. As you can see, lots of trios matches, lots of lucha-based influences in these type of match types. So we're going to be going with that a little bit as we wind down the rest of the season, and I think it's pretty fun. 63, 45, 74 with the Rudo Luchas defeating Lucha Mundial and the Liga Lucha. All right, next up, about that had great wrestling and good heat. KJ Orso defeats Samuray del Sol, Charles Mason, and Rugido when Orso pinned Rugido by using underhanded tactics. This match was designed to go out and steal the show. KJ Orso, the Silver Tongue Savant, is your Triple Crown Champion. Did not even beat the champion to do so. He beat the Liga Lucha's Rugido, which is not leaving Charles Mason very happy. 68, 72, 79, 70 for Rugido, Samuray del Sol, Charles Mason, and KJ Orso, and the title is on the waist of the Silver Tongue Savant. 84 overall here. Great match. Next up in a good match, Big and Bad defeat DIY when Sam Stackhouse pinned Tommaso Ciampa. This will be DIY's last appearance for the time being here in Slam City Wrestling. 66, 59, 74. DIY got a short title run at Indies Most Wanted, dropped the belts back to the Black Lace Society, and then put over Big and Bad on the way out. 63, 60, 66, 76 for Tremont, Stackhouse, Ciampa, and Gargano collectively. They still got some in the tank, though. Next up, a video hyping La Hija and Maki Itoh for the SCW Women's World Championship, which will be our main event tonight. Next up, about that had great heat and decent wrestling. Gringo Loco defeated LA Park Jr. and Pinta when Gringo Loco pinned Pinta with the 450 splash. 69, 66, 59 for Gringo Loco, LA Park, and Pinta here at Wrestlepalooza. 65, 62, 74 overall with the Liga Lucha's leader, Gringo Loco, retaining the championship. Next up, we have Atticus Cogar defeating the one called Manders in a death match with his headlock driver. Definite lack of psychology, which caused the wrestling match to drift a little bit. 86, 69, 82. I'm a little confused as to why this continues to happen with Manders and Atticus Cogar. maybe that's one of my road agents issues, but I've booked this like 3 times ever, and I've gotten this note every single time. So, interesting. Both of them had Atticus had hot new move, great chemistry with Cowboy Way as can be expected, and Atticus Cogar defeats the one called Manders, 82 overall. And in our main event, Hija defeats Maki Itoh in 13 minutes with her Mishi driver, making 114th title defense. 74 and 66 for Hija and Maki Itoh. The commentary blazed the trail here for an 81 overall. Overall for the show, we got an 85, an absolutely fucking fantastic show, increasing our popularities in 37 regions. Canada, US, Britain, Japan, and Oceanic. Again, we're a little off based on the amount of the amount of coverage we had in those areas. Again, gonna need to upgrade Triller TV Plus. But until then, until next time, it is me, Mikey Bro, wishing you a glorious rest of your day. Thanks for watching Wrestlepalooza, and we'll be back shortly.